TrackMan tip of the week. This is Nick, one of my juniors in Park City. The one thing when I'm looking at a golf swing, I always ask myself if I could change one thing to this person's golf swing that would allow them to strike the ball better, what would that be? So let me walk through my thoughts with Nick here. If you look at the swing on the right, you can see that golf club's going back very vertical, very steep, somewhat of a Ferris wheel. Now, when we see a golf swing that goes that out on the takeaway, the likelihood of that club coming somewhat on the same path down is very high. So you can see that golf swing goes very vertical and it comes down pretty much the same way. The one thing I did with Nick, and you're going to see this with the swing on the left, I got him to feel like the club went a little bit more to the inside, and he felt that by just turning his chest more. Now, I've said this to most of you often, we can always err a little bit too inside or too under the plane going back, because the nice thing with that motion is as I come down, you can see he's setting that club in a really good place on the first move down. So anytime a golf club goes a little bit flat or a little bit under, the likelihood of you getting that club back on plane is pretty high. Now, as we look at the club coming down, kind of our dream spot is we want to have that shaft on or in the middle of his right forearm. Remember, if we had no technology, that would tell us the club is on plane. So once again, as Nick takes this golf club more to the inside, you can see what it does to his downswing. He gets that club virtually on plane. So anytime you're working on the path or the first motion of the downswing, which means we're trying to get that club to work inside, you always want to make sure your backswing's in a position that's going to allow that on the downswing. Thanks for viewing.